Hey guys, it's your girl Miss Benjamin Banzo. I'm coming to you today with a strawberry letter. I know I keep saying I'm gonna try to do better, guys, but I don't know if it's fate, karma, what it is. Like a lot of shit is happening to me right now, like a lot of shit, and ain't none of it positive. Well, one thing is positive, but and I gotta look at the other thing that's going on as gonna be positive. Starting out bad so that it can turn out positive. I think. But anyway, that's not why we're here. That's not why we're here. We're here for this. Let's get into this. Okay?
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on relationships, on work, on sex, on parenting, on dating, please submit your Strawberry Letters at steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
Yeah, that's right, Shirley. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Strawberry Letter with my good friend Shirley Strawberry.
All right, thank you, my good friend Junior. Subject. He called me a call girl.
Don't worry about it.
Dear Stephen Shirley, I'm a 41-year-old entrepreneur and I own a brokerage firm. I'm dating a 40-year-old former pro athlete and we met 3 years ago. He's a coach and he owns a laundromat. I have my own house and he has his own house. I was driving a small sports car when I met him, and he suggested I get an SUV for all of my yard signs and stuff for my business. I was fine driving my little BMW, but for my 40th birthday, he surprised me with a 2022 SUV.
Huh?
He loves giving gifts, and I love getting them, but it's the commentary after the gift that bothers me. I wasn't wearing designer labels before I met him, but he loves to buy them for me, so I let him. He has splurged on overpriced designer shoes and purses for me since we met. He said I have to look a certain way to represent him properly. He loves to brag about whatever he spends money on. Over the weekend, he went too far with the bragging, and now we're not speaking. We were at a rooftop bar on Sunday with 3 other couples, and the males moved away from the females so they could smoke cigars. They were still in earshot of where we were sitting, and I overheard my man say that I'm the black Julia Roberts from Pretty Woman, and he has spent a lot of money on me so I can be as fly as he is. He said I was worth every bit of it because he plans to marry me. I went over to him and cursed him out. One of his boys told me that I'm focused on the wrong part of what my man said. He told me to focus on the fact that my guy wants to marry me. But how can I when he compared me to a prostitute from a movie? You feel the way you feel. That's okay. Your feelings are valid. But I really think that the anger you have towards your man and what made you curse him out at the party was a buildup of all the things that get on your nerves about him. You've got a big bragger on your hands. He's someone that is generous in how he buys nice things for you, but selfish in how he needs so much attention and credit for doing that. When you do things for people, especially for your mate, it should be from the heart.
Thank you, Shirley. Oh my fucking God.
And gratitude and appreciation should be all the thanks you need.
That's it.
Although you love getting the gifts, you're not even into all these expensive designer things. That is what he wants you to wear because he wants you to represent him in a certain way. So I think you were just sick of all his bragging and saying you were the black Julia Roberts was the last straw for you, and you just let him have it. Clearly he's clueless because in the same sentence he said he wanted to marry you. I really don't think he was knowingly saying you were a prostitute or anything like that. He was just bragging so much he got caught up and said something real stupid at the time. So tell him how you feel about his bragging. Tell him you don't like it and you want him to stop. But know that this is who he is before you get married, and he'll only change if he wants to change for you. But know that you're not the black Julia Roberts. You're not a prostitute, okay? And I don't think you really meant that. I really don't. Steve?
Lady, relax. You finna mess up. Listen to me, lady. You finna mess up. You overheard? Look, I'll wait till I get there. You 41, you're an entrepreneur, you own a brokerage firm, you're dating a former pro athlete, Met 3 years ago. He's a coach. He got a laundromat. You got your own house. He got his own house. He was driving a small sports car when you met him. He suggests you get an SUV for all your yard signs and stuff for your business. Makes sense to me. But
Yeah.
I was fine driving my little BMW.
I mean, if your son's fit in the back, I didn't see.
Now, here's where I don't want you to miss what's happening. Your man actually has an interest in what you do for a living. Unlike some people who don't give a damn what you do, they just want what they want. But now he said you ought to get an SUV so when you're going around in the brokerage firm, you can have your signs and stuff in the car. Oh, I was fine with my little. Yeah, you was. But then guess what? For your 40th birthday, he surprised you with a 2022 SUV.
Because is this her husband or her boyfriend?
And fulfill the need that he saw.
I don't like that kind of man. You buy something so you can brag about the shit you buy me.
And I love getting them. So far, sound like we win. But it's the commentary after the gift that bothers me. I wasn't wearing designer labels before I met him, but he loves to buy them for me, so I let him.
No, I don't like that shit. You
wasn't buying designer stuff, but now he buying it for you. You wasn't into that, but you let him. You know why? Because it looked good. You know why? Because it feels good. You know why? Because it makes you look and feel a certain way when you got it on. That's why you buy the stuff.
That's not, no. Well, why does he buy it?
He has splurged on overpriced designer shoes. Listen to me, lady. They're not overpriced. That's how
you
much
way off base
cost.
with this one, Steve. I'm sorry.
See, to
me, you just kind of way off base.
Are.
This letter don't make sense. Either you off base or the letter don't make sense. What to?
Neiman Marcus, Monoblonic, Christian Louboutin, they don't have that.
I don't understand this letter.
But then Payless shoes don't look like Milano and Christian Louboutin. They don't look like that.
They can be made to look like that, though.
What you do?
Hang on, Steve. Okay.
I'm mad now.
I'm like, what are you mad for?
At her.
I'm mad at this whole letter because it's stupid.
We'll have part two.
Yeah, we come back with part two, y'all. I'm mad at this whole letter. This letter is stupid as shit.
23 minutes after the hour.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
The topic for today's Strawberry Letter is the subject, he called me a call girl. We'll get.
Okay, guys. We back with part two of this confusing ass letter. Now, this is one of them letters. I'm just so confused. But let's listen. Continue. Come on.
A call girl.
Shirley wants me to calm down.
I understand the letter. It just don't make no damn sense.
It is less attempted. Here's this woman that's an entrepreneur, a home broker, or drives a small BMW, started dating a former athlete. He's a coach, got a laundromat. She's an entrepreneur. He fell for this woman right away and started showing an interest in her and said, hey, you ought to get an SUV instead of driving this little sports car around for your business. I was fine driving a sports car around, but on her 40th birthday, he surprised me with a brand new 2022 SUV.
She wanted that truck.
Oh, wow. She liked it. Man, what a guy. So far, we're winning, as I said. And then he loves giving gifts, and I love getting them. Okay, shut your mouth and keep taking the gift. What's wrong? And then, but it's the commentary after the gift that bothers me.
You gotta say something? Don't give me no gift. I hate that shit.
Come with everything.
God, I hate that shit.
I don't really care for being famous.
Oh, Steve, you way off base,
bro. Hand me my check. I shut my damn mouth.
No, you way off base. This letter's confusing everybody, but you off base on this one.
Okay, almost started to get loud
There
again.
you go.
Go back.
Yeah.
I wasn't wearing designer labels before I met him, but he loves to buy them for me.
But if you buy the shit for me, bro, please shut up.
Oh, now you want to wear.
I don't like that. Don't do nothing for me, and then you gotta talk about that shit all the time. No.
Now you like stuff, Birkin, and now you like the Christian Louboutins and the Milanos.
No.
And you like it now, don't you? And the Jimmy Choos. Yeah, you like it. He has splurged on overpriced designer shoes. Stop saying they're not overpriced. These is what these shoes cost, and them is what them shoes cost. They not overpriced. That's what them shoes over there cost. They charge that for a reason. Them is Swarovski crystals on that shoe.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing, no, Steve.
Up there. That's real
That ain't got
leather.
nothing to do with nothing, no.
That's croc on the toe.
I don't give a
That ain't no
damn.
print. Okay, calm back down.
If you gotta talk about the croc on the toe, nigga, keep your fucking croc and that toe.
I have to look a certain way to represent him properly.
Then let's let it be that.
It's just a man being a little braggy. I'll admit that. But you know, I want you to be out there when you're out there with me. In other words, what he's saying is he want to make sure he look like the man he's supposed to look like by having the woman he got. And if he ain't taking care
I
of
get all that.
he know his woman can't look like she.
But if you gotta talk about it all the damn time to your homeboys, please.
That's what he leaning on.
Keep
He
the
loves to
shit.
brag about whatever he spends.
Oh, I hate
on
that.
the
Oh
weekend.
my God.
He went a little bit too far,
Oh,
and
Jesus.
now we not speaking. We had a rooftop bar.
Oh, y'all just have no idea. Oh.
They moved away from the females so they could smoke cigars. They were still in earshot when sitting. I overheard my man say, "I'm the black Julia Roberts from Pretty Woman, and he has spent a lot of money on me so I can be his."
Why is that relevant?
He said it's worth every bit of it.
Why
He
is he
plans
still
to
saying?
marry me. I went over to him and cussed him out. What?
Why is that relevant? Why is the fact he spent a lot of money on you?
I never saw Pretty Woman. I don't know what.
Is that what you're huh?
You never saw that?
You better go watch that because you about to get all kinds of backlash from this letter here.
How has that changed your life?
It's the facade.
It makes you believe in fairy
It's the
tales
fairy
and romance
tale,
again.
Steve.
Yeah, it's
God.
okay.
Well, I didn't watch the movie.
You so off base
But
with
she
this
done
one,
went
bro.
over and cussed him out because he said that.
But the lady
One
was a
of his
prostitute in the
boys
movie.
tried to save it as he should and told me I'm focused on the wrong part of what my man said. He told me to focus on the fact
He should have just called you Cinderella then.
The analogy is unimportant.
And no, it's not. Because he could have called her Cinderella.
What he said, you the black, you the Julie Roberts.
Because that movie was about a man that took a prostitute up the street and tried to make her into a lady.
Don't even be knowing all that right there. All he know is you fine to him, and he's willing to put everything he got into you because you worth it, and he wants to marry you.
No.
How the hell you mad ain't speaking to him? Damn, Julia Robinson, you stupid ass man don't know movie analogy. What's her
And
name?
you don't know movies.
Julia Roberts. He does know movie.
Yep, he sure does.
That's what he said, and that's what happened in the movie.
That's exactly what happened in the movie.
He married her?
Yeah.
Richard Gere? Yeah.
They were together. They lead you to believe that. But
He just told a group of men.
She was a prostitute in the movie.
She was a prostitute in the movie.
No.
Yes.
Y'all missed. To him, she was the pretty woman in the movie.
No, Steve, you're reaching.
That's Julia Roberts.
Nope.
That's what
The
he's
pretty
talking
woman
about.
in the movie was
No,
a prostitute.
listen to me. She's
Nope.
my Julia Roberts, my pretty woman. Ain't no man finna marry no prostitute.
Then he don't call me Julia Roberts.
He's white.
Call me Cinderella. Call me Snow White. Call me Tiana. Wasn't that girl name in the front, Princess in the Frog? Her. But don't call me no pretty woman. I wouldn't be referred to as the hooker that you took off the street and made into a lady. That's the backwards version. We can't turn it to. It just don't make sense.
Comments.
No, Steve, you way off base on this.
Before you lose your man over
No.
Because ain't nobody calling you no prostitute.
But that's the.
Damn.
Post your comments
What
on
else, Steve?
today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook.
Right back
Check
in
out
that
Strawberry.
little bit.
Nah, see, I kind of agree with Shirley on this one. Steve is way off. He just lost in this letter. Because you could have referred to me as any other movie. You could have, I could have been, Cleo to, whatever that girl name was and set it up. I could have been her. But you gonna refer to me as a goddamn hooker? That's the analogy you get? Because Pretty Woman wasn't about her just being pretty. It wasn't. It had nothing to do with officially her being pretty. It was about her being a hooker. He paid for her services. And that's what the man said. He's taking care of her well. He's looking at her like she's a hooker. He paying for her services. Oh my God, Steve, you all off base with this one, baby. He actually is paying for her services. Whatever the fuck her services are, those are what he's paying for. And if you think that's how you gotta keep, wait a minute, sis, hold on. Wait a minute. Sis, go back and apologize to that man. Because he buying you shit. All you gotta do is fuck him and he buying you. Girl, go back and apologize to that damn man. What the fuck am I saying? Bitch, go apologize to that goddamn man. You technically, you are his hoe. Oh my God, Marla. Steve, sure, both of y'all, one is right, one is wrong. Steve, matter of fact, now that I think about it, you right. Yeah, she about to lose her good thing, but you know what? Girl, go back over there and apologize to that fucking man and get that shit back. What the fuck is wrong with you? You gonna marry this man. He can look at you as a hooker. Because in the bedroom, I'm quite sure you way nastier than what you making us out. Girl, I just had, what the fuck? You know what? Y'all, I got a lot going on this brand. I got a lot going on, y'all. I'm telling you. But yeah, sis, go back and get that man. Go back and get that man. Go back and get that fucking man. Oh yeah, and these are the girls. I don't know if this is gonna be a good video for them, but these are the girls. They're a little rough looking because I've been bumping them around at work. That's why it look like they've been dented up, because they actually have been. But yeah, these are them for now. But yeah, this your girl, Miss Benjamin Buttons 01. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you for my new 1, 2 subbies. I'm so serious. Y'all, I'm gonna try to do better. I really am. Y'all, if y'all would just give me some feedback, maybe that'll give me a reason to come on here more often. But yeah, this your girl, Miss Benjamin Buttons 01. I'm out.